Alright, starting in a bit. 1.5 hours. Let's go. Where were we? Oh yeah. Ist Mundane, last character. Room's really warm. Let's see, how do I want him? I got one facing that way, one facing that way. Have him holding a book. Which way do I want his torso? Okay. Oh, hello, Chris. How are you? I'm gonna take a guess, and I'm gonna guess that your pseudonym begins with a V, or rather a GV. And if so, you're just in time for your own character. Anyhow, all that to say, how are you? I'm not muted, am I? Doing good. Okay, I'm not muted. Whew. Also quite possible. Yeah. Oh, well. Nice. Well, glad you could come around. Welcome, welcome. This is gonna. Doing well. Muscles are dying because of working out. Oh no. End of year. Is this Is this last year? The final year for you? University, correct? I'm just typing here. I guess there's no. Yeah, there is. Unfortunately, and I don't know how to reduce it. So it always leads to that moment of Oh, you already got your master's. Holy moly. Well done. This is me teaching the youths. Ah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because I know you had done a lot of your education already, so I was a bit surprised when you were like, this year, and I was like, wait, did you go somewhere else? Was this a final year? But that makes more sense. The youths, the kids. Yeah. Hopefully, it must have been really weird for you in that case, with the whole momentous worldly occasion. But I'm glad that it still worked out and you were still able to teach. That's fantastic. PhD maybe in the future. All right. All right. I see you. I see you. Being smart and everything. It's awesome. Wait, hold up. I just noticed that there's something new on the YouTube live. What is chat rate? What is chat rate 2? Question mark. Chat rate of the stream at the most recently available time. Odd. Non-stop internal screaming thriller. Yeah, I could imagine. I could imagine. That must have been absolutely nuts. Have you still been painting? Like miniatures or just physical painting or even story writing? Any of those? I don't know if you've had the time, and if you did, then holy moly, you are good at multitasking. I helped design my department's entire online form. Wow. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's impressive. That's really cool. So by the online format, as in like how people register to the education, or how the students join in the class and that kind of stuff. What did I have? I had a green as well for him. Actually, let's do brown. Just consider that for a moment. I actually moved. No, how the education is delivered online its entirety. Oh, moved to a new condo, bought it and all that jazz. So I'm setting up a miniature painting workspace. Nice. That's awesome. Congratulations on the move, though. That's really great. Your own place. Wow. Or your new own place. As for drawing, I've been. Oh, wait, I missed a message. Last thing I painted in its fullest was my barbarian yet again. Nice. But I got some more I want to do. Hey! As for drawing, I've been trying keeping that up, and I've been doing some recent doodles. Digital drawing is easier access and less. Yeah, it really is. Plus, there's the undo button. All bless. I've found that my style is often way too messy, and the undo button saves my lives more often than I my life more often than I'd like to count. Let's give them like a nice blue. My undo button for miniatures is 99% alcohol. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a complete reset. I'm guessing D&D miniatures and Warhammer miniatures are very similar alike, in which they both are made of like a resin or plastic or those kind of materials. So I could see that being very effective. Make that a bit brighter. It depends. Oh, okay. Do tell. Let's give him some vials. Okay, this is a good start. Let's save that as a layer. Original. We can go into the subset of Reaper miniatures, Mephidius, etc., that use resin or their own plastic mix. Warhammer, Reaper, and everything that isn't Wizards of the Coast has in common is better plastic. That isn't Wizards of the... Oof. Pre-paint or miniatures paint? Who knows? Almost melted a mini in alcohol when plastic should react to acetone, not alcohol. Yeah, I don't know. Luckily, I haven't had to reset any of my painting, miniature paintings. But I don't paint that often, so... Actually, I haven't decided where I want the light to come from. I think I'm just going to do a basic left. Light, shadow. Send it through Discord. I'm always weary about leaving links on a stream. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, at least you still get the form, the idea. Sometimes. Nice. That's how I feel about my paintings. Sometimes it's good enough. Sometimes it looks like someone dropped the mini paint, said good enough. Ah, why, thank you. That is nice. It's still a skill I need to be practicing often, I find, is the getting a painting beyond that point where I'm like, good enough, and I leave it be. Because I'm usually bored with a painting within like an hour, and then I push myself to do another 2 or 3 on it, and then it's like, all right. Sometimes you gotta learn to just be done. Better than having a gray army. That is very true. Very true. Which I forget because I remember you had done the D&D miniatures, but which army are you in Warhammer in that case? I forget, and I'm sorry that I forget. I just got some for D&D usage. Technically, I have a small Tyranid force. Ah, nice. Space bugs. But they are mighty in spirit. I like it. Prior to the whole worldly pandemic, I would often go and play Warhammer 40k at the local shop with a few friends. And they've been doing it since high school. And man, oh man, I have a small force to fill out at best. I think like a 1500 army, maybe. And they have like 2 or 3 factions completed. It's really fun still, but it's like, yeah, so what army am you bringing this time? And I'm like, the same army as last time. Hell yeah, Eldar, that's what I play. I'm not a big fan of conflicts. I looked for the race that was hopefully the most viable for a slightly peaceful solution, but it's Warhammer. None of them are. So in the end, I decided to go for an Exodite Eldar army, who are basically in their own planet, on their own planet somewhere in the universe, going, no, we don't. We're just trying to live Oh yeah, they really love it. They really do. It's really cool. Whole slew of rules that can come with it is one of the more. Yeah, it really is. They released a new edition recently with a bunch of changes to the rules. I have not yet read through them. I just learned how to play 8th edition. All right. Wait a minute. I painted that sword the wrong way. Whoops. Yeah. That's the right direction. There we go. Did you hear what the new rules regulations do to the Emperor's tabletop? No. No, I haven't. Oh, text to speech. Isn't that the YouTube series? I've never actually watched it. I really should. If it's what I think it is. With the little cardboard cutouts that like. By the Bruva fellow with Kitten, the custodian, so forth. They're on indefinite hiatus now because Games Workshop has a zero tolerance any of their content. Really? Fan art and do. Oh, fan art. Okay. Oof. So now I can catch up. Yeah, that's a good point. If they're not moving. I gotta ask, because I playing some League. I went and banished it yet again after playing through the Rise of Sentinels. Did you play the event? Okay, yeah, oof. That, I have seen the general reaction, and I was very curious as to why, so I played the event a bit. And at first I was enjoying it. I was like, oh, this is like Spirit Blossom. You know, just a few choices. It's a bit goofy. The writing's fair, I guess. But it doesn't seem to be too serious. And it got to the Olaf part, and Olaf acted really dumb. Like, beyond stupid. And I couldn't believe it. So I had to look it up. I was like, there's no way this is official, right? This is like Spirit Blossom, where they're like, tongue in cheek. And then I learned that the lore that they were pushing forth was the actual lore going forward. And that's when I laughed aloud and I stopped. Like, I'm just hitting the skip all button for the event from here on end. Because it's like, no, this is, no. And then I learned that Yorick is not even in the event. And the writing gets worse. Oh my goodness. What really annoys me is that I was actually looking forward to playing the side game that was all to do with Viego. What was it? I think it was called The Ruined King, a story or something like that. Because it had my favorite champ in it, right? Ari's one of the playable characters, and I'm like, hey, my main, I'm cool with this. But they said that that's a prequel. Yeah, Yol wasn't even as dumb as Olaf. Correct. Absolutely. But yeah, apparently it's a sequel, so I'm like, oh, okay, they failed. So why do I want to play the game where my favorite champion fails? I don't know. So it kind of bummed me out of getting the Rune King. I'm probably just going to watch someone else play it and see from there. Olaf isn't allowed to see Karma because he... Wow. Oof. I'm glad I skipped that. I was like, oh, Ionia, this is going to be cool. And it's like, hey, Aurelia, okay, this is cool. But I was already at the point of skipping stuff. So I was like, I wasn't reading it at that point anymore. Yeah, that's... Like, once again, I could understand it being a tongue-in-cheek, like, oh, you know, we're going to not take our characters too seriously. Just like the Spirit Blossom thing where the event was all about, you know, a dating sim and whatnot. And it was cute and it was fun. Yeah. You're an avid follower of the lore too, so I have no doubt that this is even worse for you. Yeah, really? That's not cool. Let's give it more of a red tone. Okay, Spirit, let's see. Ride actually went and backtracked everything. Spirit Blossom was fun, I was willing to admit that. Tongue-in-cheek dating, sure. It's even worse. It's a confirmation of everything I said in the past. Ride's statement that was that canon is interpretive. What? The events that happen are canon, but the dialogue written for the champions aren't? Okay. And the comics done for the event don't coincide with the events in the client. No, Gwen, for example. I actually haven't read I didn't even know there were comics. Okay. And the cinematics have their own takes. Oh my goodness. How, what? So which one are you supposed to go with? Whatever, which one fancies you fancy? Are fans allowed writing their own version of what happened and then say that's canon? I would take that option. Which one to go with? Yes. It's not even that poor writer's fault. They still don't have a centralized narrative department. Oh no. That's what I did with my fanfiction all those years. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a losing battles because once again, lore and narrative don't matter. Diana, the moon goddess, can't take on Viego. What? Also, Thresh now has shredded. Yeah, I saw the skin. That's a. Yorick is in the narrative. Oh, he is. Okay, okay. He tells you guys that you gotta beat Viego and he gives you his blessed water. Wait. Yeah, I was gonna say, if he loses one drop of that blessed water, his spirit will kill him. He gives away one per champion. He killed himself 5 times over. That's a development in lore. So Yorick's now gone, like Gangplank was all those years back during the event. Welcome to Whose Lore Is It? For no one's story. Makes sense. That would be a better version of League. Oh man. No, I've only been I've been playing with a few groups. Well, a few groups, the same group. We've just been having fun with that new mode. That's about it. No, he's fine, just coasting in existence. All right, fair enough, I guess. I mean, they could just do like a whole lore revamp like they did with the Vashtians. That still angers me. Oh, we have actually, you know what? No, we're gonna make all of these weird things in the same group. They're all the same thing. And I'm there like, no. Remember that cool backstory your favorite champion had? We're gonna change it. Even the spirit doesn't want to kill him. The spirit dies and is resurrected as honor. Fair. Sure. They have the Yordle problem. What do you mean by that? I am curious. Sorry. I don't follow by what you mean by that. Yeah, because Gumiho stuff. Exactly. Like, if they had said, like, oh, the Vestians are the bird people, I'd have been like, oh, okay, cool, sure. But they were just like, oh, no, it's just generalized. All of these different categories merged together. Because I think it was around the Rakan... what? Crap, what's their names? The two bird ones that they did the Vestian revamp? Or was it earlier than that? It's been a long time. Yeah, that is a good point. That's the League thing, though. All males are like, oh, what I'm painting right now, and then all females are literal goddesses walking around. Rakan and Zaya, thank you. Yes. Just like Corky's the exception male Yordle. Trying to think. So, okay, there's Teemo, who's another male Yordle. Females, there's Tristana, Poppy. Oh, yeah, Vigor. Man, oh man. I never actually had to think about this. I went and played the entire Sun event because I need to know what happened. Oh yeah, Kled. Forgot Kled. Right. Wait, Vex? Oh yeah, the new one. Vex, Vex, Vex. That's true. This is Vex. Open original, yeah. It's very blurry what you sent me, unfortunately. It's only in the super tiny form, even when I opened the original. More or less human. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that works. Wow, yeah, that's... Oof. That is grade level writing. As in, like, 7th to 10th grade. Where the characters aren't characters. Once again, like, okay, maybe as a joke thing, it can be pretty funny to some people. But as a serious lore advancement, no. Just no. You can't. I agree with what you're saying. Like, you can go hog wild, absolutely. But I just wish they didn't create Vestayan in the first place to represent all these things that look so different. That'd be like saying an elf and a human are the exact same thing in a fantasy realm. And it really bugs me. But that's just me. Right? Some people are okay with it. Good on them, I suppose. This is why I'm creating my own realm. I get to choose my own rules. Oh, actually, I didn't know that. That's cool. Was this like in the Journal of Justice? Is that what it was? Journal of Justice era where they had this? Tristana and Poppy weren't originally Yordles. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's the current. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, Wukong is Wukong. He's not just another Vestian. They look like everyone's Malphite. Skarner, Malphite, same thing. It was like a pre-season one, season one thing for Yordles. Okay. Had to double check. The original East were the Meglings. Ah. Sparse enough. That's all I get from you. All right. Oh, it's more than I already knew prior, so thank you. He is. He's getting there. It very much has a Pathfinder feel to it. Now that I look at it from a distance, just their painting style, where it's like semi real, semi manga. A bit further from League, but on that path of art style. I still have the problem in me of having drawn everything as manga when I was a kid. I'm still trying to get away from that once in a while. Or I'm like, oh, I really love like those D&D sketches and whatnot. But thank you. Yeah, he is looking great. Pathfinder's art has taken a turn. Oh no! I only know their older stuff. I know that Pathfinder 2.0 came out, but I haven't taken a look. Oh. Oh. That's, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's really nice. Wow. Yeah, I saw it. I am not a fan. The forced proportions are very odd. Like, that head is, unless it's supposed to be like that proportion-wise, like that's their racial body form, that head is way too small. I wonder if they got a new artist. It's hard to say. Hello, Jester14. I saw the artwork you posted. That looks really good. Like, that's really impressive. Plus, it's a night elf winning, so, I mean, I'm all for that. Some of the new art's good, some of it's better than what I can do. Yeah, they definitely expanded as a company, so I'm wondering, once again, they probably got like new artists or artists. A bit like what Magic the Gathering does, where they go out and they just commission random people. Came across it on Reddit and immediately knew you needed to see. Thank you. Yeah, no, it's really impressive. I have somewhat followed the new WoW lore, but I don't know. It still brings me an irk of pain whenever I try to read into whatever they've done to the realm. So that scene is like with the Moon Warrior, if I remember, Taronda being possessed by a loon. But I don't really follow anymore. Those were days past. Also, you got a fancy hello there from Chris, Mr. Jester. Yeah, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Some of my friends are really upset about the recent lore stuff. I don't blame them. From what I've read, and I know very little, I think they have every right to be. My phone's at 10%, I'm currently locked out, so your characters looked awesome as always. I'd choose to play the Ranger. Ah, nice. You will get to in time. These are the pre-made characters for Avorkarth, so they'll be the go-tos. And there you go, a kind response back to Chris. Yeah. I stopped really paying attention to WoW lore. Well, the Inkling started back in Burning Crusade when they redid the Draenei from Warcraft 3 to WoW. But it was still in the helm of Chris Metzen at that point, so I wasn't too worried. And yeah, no, I stopped really paying attention to the lore. I'd say probably around Warlords of Draenor. That's when it got to too many problems. And I think I stopped playing during Legion, the Legion expansion. So I haven't really kept up since then. Hey, that's beautiful. It's nice to be able to go outside again. Yeah. Sunny day. Yeah. Sounds delightful. Hit the gym, marking the students, and complaining about lore. What is this color green you speak of? I use it in my paintings, but I don't know. Good old lore. No, you misunderstand, Jester. The making the students is because Chris here is the world's leading automaton creator. He's making students. These students will be unrecognizable from actual human beings. This is a bad time to bring up the images. A deadly combination. That's how you beat the pandemic. Ah. Intelligence at work. The Chris, the one and only. NASA and SpaceX have nothing on Chris. Boston Dynamics, psh, years behind. I usually do about an hour and a half of stream, but I might go a bit longer today. I'm in the mood. I'm thinking of Jurassic School. It is an honor and privilege to meet me. But I go by Chris. Nice. Jurassic School. I mean, I suppose, yeah. Man, I need to go and rewatch the original again. I bought it on YouTube years back. Just because I loved it so much. You have a T-Rex? It is. It is. I really like it. I've been going backwards more and more to watch all the classics. Space Odyssey. Sorry, got stuck on the painting. What was I saying? Yes, going back to see the classics, like the 2001 Space Odyssey and the original Planet of the Apes and whatnot. And I'm loving a lot of those movies. Just add dinosaurs to Avorkarth. There is a section in the realm to the west, the Isles of Scratches, I think is what I called them, where there's still dinosaurs and whatnot. So they are in Avorkarth. They definitely are. Or at least variations close to. Maybe mythical them up a bit. What would be your favorite movies, the two of you, if you have one? I'm purely out of curiosity. I'm always up for watching other movies. Sometimes people have hidden classics that I don't know about. Dino hunting campaign, big feathery T-Rexes. Big feathery T-Rexes. I'm gonna go with the antiquated leatherbacks. But maybe add some kind of variant. That could be cool. Sorry to burst your wish for now. For now. Coraline. That's the animated one, right? Or was it plasticine? It was like stop motion animated. Oh, really? Man, I have not watched a Nicolas Cage movie since National Treasure. I did like it, so yeah, maybe I'll give it a try. Yeah, Coraline, I think I saw a long time ago, but I don't recall it that well. I remember it being good. I'd have to rewatch it. Oh, really? I love that animated movie. It's really a sweet choice. It's a nice, sweet choice. I like it. Written by Neil Gaiman. Neil Gaiman. Sword in the Stone? Shannara series? Or am I thinking of someone else? I've got genres. Yeah, that's a good point. People can have multiple. The Sandman and Good Omens. Oh, American Gods. That's the one. Thank you. Bonne journée et à demain. See you, Jester. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, it works. You would say à bientôt. Yeah, that's correct. Hey, je suis bilingue. If you want to go full Quebec or Franco-Ontarien on that, instead of saying je suis, you could say je suis. But that works much better. See ya! Enjoy your day. Let's give him more of a smile. Looks too angry. Supposed to be somewhat charismatic. There we go. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Probably will at some point. Need something to entertain me while I paint and code and whatnot. Ah, my brain is not good at this. Come from the middle, go at the top. There we go. In that case, I won't say anything. Korean films and Jesus Christ. As in Jesus Christ Superstar? Hey! Welcome, welcome, Love Shard. Thank you. Korean films, but no. Oh, it's a different one. Korean films are more atmospheric versus none of that. Oh no, it's Freddy! Pays him off like a joke, but Yeah, they're definitely getting there. Once these groups of characters are done, I'll probably transition to the to you guys' party, the secondary group. Get all those guys in as well. How are you today, Lochard? Oh, you're the other party. Hello. Nice. Yes, indeed. Chris is the this was his character. Of what some of us looked like. Yeah, you guys made me force new lore into the game all of a sudden with your characters, which I think is for the better, as long as it doesn't compromise the whole. But it was kind of like, oh, wait, that's true. I didn't think about this. All right, you guys are from Southern Jian. Good old Enai. Yeah, it's too bad that the group splintered. All of us didn't have enough time, and it was hard to get schedules matching. But that's okay. It was still very fun, and I definitely enjoyed both groups, different characters. Sorry for the lore. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. As I said, as long as it doesn't compromise the vision, I am way cool and way open. Another time, another. One day I won't play a himbo. That's like saying one day I won't play a clueless person from nature. Ain't gonna happen. No worries. That was very fascinating talk, and thank you very much for the fascinating conversations about the League of Legends lore. Because man, oh man, oof. I'm glad I'm not the only one. My sneaky fellow wasn't himbo, he was just a swindler. Somehow that's not better. I forgot about that character. That's true. That's true. Yeah. How's your day been, Love Shard, in that case? What were you up to? Work, I'm guessing? Ah. Okay. Getting there, getting there. Good, good, good. Yeah, I won't lie. I'm excited to get all the characters done. Because there's a ton of artwork that still needs to be done for all the creatures and the lore, the comic. So it's like one after another, one after another. Okay. I think I'm going to leave it at that for today. Been about an hour and 45 minutes of straight painting. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Thanks for hopping in, including everyone who hopped into at the end there. So, Jester, Loshard, thank you as well. And yeah, continue this next week, Thursday, 5 Eastern Standard Time-ish. Continue on with these characters. See you all around.